and welcome to your beautiful day. I am your host, Jennifer Hall, the Mother of Gratitude. And welcome to our show where laughter and inspiration ignite and free your inner child. And on today's show, we have Pearl, who is my life coach and skill set type of guru. No, just life coach. Edit that out before. She is my life coach, and she is just a wonderful person who is going to help you and myself save money at www.shop.com/JENNMOG. That's my store. You can buy anything on it. We're going to go through it and see how you can get cash back just sitting at home in the safety and privacy of your home. Edit that too, please. One of the things I wanted to talk about today is gratitude. And it's one of those things that I live by. With everything that's going on in this world, I've already gone through my storm. And what I mean by that is I am not rattled by this virus. I've gone through my own storm that shook me so far, so hard. I didn't know how to come through it. And I was kind of left to myself. I had a lot of fear, and I was in this fog for a long time. And one of the things that got me out of it is my mantra that I always share at the end of the show, that you are blessed, you are loved, and you are sacred. And I want you to take that and make that a part of your daily life if you can. With gratitude, you know, the law of attraction has ask, believe, and receive. So as the mother of gratitude, my own version of that is be thankful for your past, appreciate your present, and also have gratitude for your future. And when you have that momentum going, where you're thankful of everything you've gone through, no matter how bad it was, no matter what happened to you, or what your life looks like now, be thankful. And I know it sounds counterintuitive. Be thankful for that. Appreciate where you are right now. Even though you might not have a job, you might not know where your mortgage is being paid or how that's going to happen. You don't know where the food's going to come. We're all going through this. I've already been through it. And this is the way that I got through it. And this is the way not only did I survive, I've thrived. And I've done it on my own. And even though 2020 is not the year any of us thought it would be, right? Nobody planned for this. We planned for great things to happen. I am still holding on to all of those great things that I expect to happen. I have not wavered at all. And I've really dug my heels in. And they're 4-foot-inch heels. I've dug those puppies in, and I will not be moved. Not at all. I'm going to thrive during this. It may be inside. It might not be reflecting of my bank account, but you know what? I'm thriving, and I have everything I need, and that's in my tool set. Fear paralyzed me, and I think fear is the fastest virus we could ever have go through our world. Because not only does it paralyze people, it freezes every cell in their body. It creates so much bad. It creates health problems. Fear turned my hair white. It created me into being an insomniac before it turned my hair white. And this August is going to be my second year of sleep. 2 years of sleep. Even through this virus, I'm sleeping. And I just want you to know, don't spiral. Don't let go. Keep moving forward. You've got this. Everything you need is inside of you. And there are gifts inside of you during this process that you're going to be able to open for the first time in your life that you never even knew existed. And you didn't know they were there until you went through this process, until you were challenged, until everything was removed around you that was bullshit, and you're able to see what's real, what's good, and realize, what do you want? What do you really want in life? What is it? Do you know? You know, some of us hate our corporate jobs. Do you really want to go back there? Or do you want to start a company? Is there something that you want to do for yourself that you've been waiting for the perfect opportunity? This is the perfect opportunity. If you've spent 10 years with the person that you've been quarantined in for these past couple of weeks or months, do you really want to spend or waste the next 10 years of your life? Or do you want to wait for the person that you want to be with that's been there for you? Because sometimes when we settle in our life, you know, when people say they're going to settle down, well, they're settling all right. They're settling with people, they're settling with jobs, they're settling with the way they're decorating, with what their life looks like, with what they're putting in their life. They're settling for what's on sale versus the product that they want, that's quality, that's choice, and that's meant for them. Stop settling. Stop settling and go after what you want. And I don't care if anybody says you're crazy. I was told I was crazy by not getting a corporate life and doing this with my life and going so deep and far into creativity. I found myself. And not only did I find myself, I found gifts that were waiting for me to open. And if I had not had the courage to do that and been brave enough to do that, I wouldn't be here now. And if I would have gone the corporate route and I would have worked in a law firm, medical sales, banking, if I had a corporate job, I would still be out of work right now because of what's happened. There's no guarantees. This life was never guaranteed. This is not the planet that anything lasts forever. This is the planet where we're challenged. This is the planet that we learn how to love. This is why we're here. We're here to use our gifts. We're here to use our gifts. The stuff that money can't buy. That's what we're here for. And we're here to appreciate each other, have gratitude for this life, and understand no matter what you're going through, you are blessed. I don't care what it looks like around you. You are blessed. You are loved. And if you can receive that blessing, that you are blessed, you can receive love. Now that's the hard part, right? Receiving love. Receiving love, that you are whole in yourself. Receiving unconditional love to yourself, okay? You are loving yourself with unconditional love. I don't care. I'm 5'2" on a good day. I was much taller in the 80s. I had high heels and big hair. I was much taller in the 80s, especially if you ever looked at my my modeling card. On the back of it, it always said that I was like 5'5" or something. I was never 5'5". I always wanted to be, but, you know, not so much. And I wasn't the person I was saying on this modeling card. I was never the height. I was never the weight, but I looked good. Stop pretending. Stop pretending and love yourself for who you are. I love myself at the weight I am now. I love myself. My roots haven't been done in months. I love myself for where I'm at. Unconditionally. And once you receive love, you can forgive, which is the hardest thing. I can forgive everyone, but I can't forgive myself for something I should have known, or I've left undone, or I didn't do. And you got to take that out of your life. And the way that you do that is doing this mantra. You're blessed, you're loved, and you're sacred. And know that your life is sacred. You are sacred. Your words have meaning. And everything that you do means something. And it causes a ripple effect throughout your life. And not only your life, but everyone else, because we're all woven together in a tapestry. So that's what I'm hoping for you today, that you understand and comprehend that you are blessed and you are loved and you are sacred, and I love you. And not only that, to be thankful of where you've been, appreciate where you are now, and have gratitude for what's coming. If I could do one thing, it's that everyone would go to sleep thinking about gratitude in their own life and waking up and looking in the mirror and saying thank you, and looking into your own eyes and saying thank you. So that's what I have for you today. Now, we're going to be talking about fear. We're going to be bringing Pearl in, and we're going to be talking about fear and how to overcome fear and how to release it. Because once you release fear in your life, then you can experience more life. You can overcome fear and you can make big changes. And a lot of times we can't make those big changes that we need to make in our life, especially going through this whole storm of, this virus. If we have fear in our life, you got to take it out. You got to leave it. You can't let it in. So we're going to help you make some big changes with that and feeling the fear and moving through it and doing it anyway and trusting yourself. Because if there's one thing that you have to do during this entire time, at some point in time in your life, you're going to have to start trusting your instincts. You're going to have to start listening to yourself, trusting your gut, and moving forward. Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to start doing that. And it doesn't take meditation to do it. I don't have the biggest attention span, so meditation's nice. I almost need the bullet points some days. I am just being honest, okay? But to feel the fear, embrace it and release it and move through it. So without ado, here we go to Pearl. Welcome to the show, Pearl.
Hi, everybody. How you doing this morning?
We are doing good. How's your house doing over there?
Are hanging out just pretty good so far. So everything's going great.
And
I'm hearing rumors that we might be. Everybody's healthy. Yes, we're doing our a little immune. So I have that right here.
I love immune.
Love my immune. And everybody is. I'm hearing rumors we might be on the getting let loose pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I think everybody's getting antsy. So don't get too antsy.
It's hard to stay home. Right? It is hard to stay in your space. And I'm lucky because I have so many creative outlets, and with paint and canvas, I always say I'm fine as long as I have paint and canvas. I'm okay. I've got my sanity. But yeah, when you've got little ones, when you're working and you've got toddlers or something, it's like being in easy company. It's really hard.
Yes, I agree. I know. I talked to a teacher yesterday, and she was like, oh my gosh, I feel bad because I don't want the parents to think I'm not giving enough homework, but they're only letting them assign one piece of homework per subject, keeping in mind that some parents may have more than one child at home, so that I don't want to overwhelm the parents. So she's like, I'm like torn. I'm like, just do your best. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. What do you have for advice for us this week? What are we going to be working through this week? Because we've been talking about on the show before, being thankful of where you are, how to not spiral, and letting go of fear.
Right.
So
this week I want to share 5 strategies, to overcome fear so you can make big changes. Okay. So we're going to start with the first one is basically, understanding that we all experience fear sometime. And right now we're in that of, this big letter C happening and how it can paralyze us in the face of significant changes. So it's not cool, but big changes are always happen consistently in our lives. It's not just because COVID, it's also different things happen in our lives, and we have to be able to move forward and be able to handle, pivots that life throws at us. So the first thing I want to talk about is like starting small. We don't have to climb mountains. Not, a change of, everything's one step. So when a big change is staring in the face, just break it down. Like we were just talking about the parents having to do homeschool and working, just break down into small steps need to do and just conquer it one step at a time during your day. It helps to make everything more manageable, and it also becomes less scary. So it doesn't overwhelm you and it doesn't freak you out. And then the other thing I'm hearing a lot now is like parents are researching, well, what is this parent doing? And what are they doing when they're working at home? Or how do I work at home and still be productive? Because in some cases, there's employers thinking, well, they're not as productive because they're home. They're working. It's a different atmosphere. So don't research. Stop researching. And, it's just fine. Just start taking action. You're going to be guided to make the right decisions. I always say go with your gut. What makes you feel good in your gut? You can have all the information you want, but no one information is going to be the right information. So don't convince yourself that you need more information. And just stop procrastinating. Just take action. What are the top 3 things you think you should do, and go with the one that calls at you? Because I think
How
that's,
do you get through procrastination?
I think the way you get through procrastination, good. I learned this with Dale Carnegie years ago, is what's the top 3 steps that you think you can do to make happen? So let's just take right now, we're talking about the parents at home. What's the top 3 things that you can do to help your kids do this transition, or be in this transition of doing schoolwork at home, being classwork at home, and just go with the one that you feel most comfortable with. So if it's having a timeline, let's say you have more than one child at home, just say, you know what, I'm going to work on child Johnny from X time to X time, and then I'll work with Mary Sue from X time to X time, and then that way you feel like you're managing it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going, oh, I'll get to each kid during the day. That way you're not procrastinating when you're going to get to that student.
So we're back to writing everything down.
Yeah,
we're back to writing everything down. And that's, to me, the biggest, and I know I have your book with me, Women's Successful Living, my little sliving book. So you write on one side and you take notes on the other, and color and everything. But it's writing everything down. I think a lot of the transitions and getting through parts of our life has to be writing it down and being accountable to ourselves and holding ourselves valuable.
Absolutely. Yes, definitely. Another thing is trusting yourself. There's so many things of what it could have, should have, look back. Just trust yourself. Life's not a remote. You can't rewind and what you've already done or what you've dealt with. Just reflect back on your life, consider the changes that you have made, mm-hmm. and then the ways in which you dealt with it and you thrived, and learn from those lessons when the next procrastination or the next thing that's you've got fear over getting done, when things become tough, take the lessons you learned before that you pulled through that fear, and have faith in yourself that you can make change, even when it's, because we are all, like a stellar person that we are, you just have to have that faith. You've done it before. You pulled through it. You're still alive, right? You didn't get hurt. Right. So we're going to come through this thing here have going on. You're going to come through lessons of teaching your kids at home. So the other thing is, when we come through this, and we can go back to what you might want to call life as normal. I don't think life is going to be the way it was before. I think we're going to have learned huge lessons about our kids, about how we can handle things like this. Mm-hmm. And I think we're going to see a shift in how we move forward with overcoming challenges, like, being stuck in a house or wherever you're at right now for however many weeks or months. Some of us are going to be in a country. Some are going to come and start their path towards back to what life was before COVID. But some, like in California and New York, they still got they're not going to get released to go do those things as quickly as other states are going to. So just have to trust yourself that you've done it before and you can do it again. How did you get through it? And then use those tools to do it.
Okay, so those 3 tools again are?
So I still have more for you. So the first one is start small. Mm-hmm. The second is stop researching. Don't look everything up and see how.
Put the blinders on, people. Put the blinders on.
Just trust your gut.
Trust your gut.
Right. Absolutely. Trust your gut, and then trust yourself. Once you've done that, just trust yourself. And then you go into, like we talked about, remembering the journey. Like I said, we've all faced stuff before. Sometimes you can, we always see are the significant benchmarks or the finish line. Look past those and consider the space and knowledge between all of those. You're going to learn new things. You're going to meet new people. You're going to grow on the journey. And then you take your eyes off the finish line so you can focus on the journey that's getting you there. Like, focus on this journey right now that's getting us through this pandemic. What have you learned? I challenge you to say, I want to know what you've learned about your significant other, or what have you learned about your kids that are at home with you? So remember the journey.
Kindness.
Yes, kindness. Really, really. And then, with this whole like overcoming fear, making big changes, just make an effort. Making changes is not a passive process. We all have the ability and to make an effort, contribute, and actively work to make the best of every situation. We're all making the best of the situation. We're finding Zoom. We're finding FaceTime. We have people. My mom is learning how to do Zoom and FaceTime. I mean, who would have thought? I mean, I think it's the coolest thing I saw this week, and I tagged a couple local news resources. There is a local where I'm in Brandon, Florida, a local assisted living place, and they created, and you schedule a time. They created this little living room for the residents that are there, and on the other side of the a window, and on the other side they create this really cute, it's so adorable, comfortable space for their loved ones to come sit and talk with them. So you're not standing at the window like you've been seeing, and which has been awesome. You're standing and put your hand and face at the window, but they created an atmosphere for both to sit and enjoy and visit each other. And for me, that was like, wow, what an effort. Even when everybody is afraid of what's happening, it allowed them to say, can we do things differently that allow us to live our best life, So I just think it's, making that effort is just huge, and then, with all of that, the tools that I want everybody to take, and just understand that I don't want people to think that fear is not a real thing, because it certainly is. There's always monsters under a bed that we're going to fear. There's always the inability to know how life will now is it can be, can gut wrench you. But the next time you feel paralyzed by that fear, I just say stop, take a few moments, think through what you have to offer in the situation, and then make the most of it. It goes back to, like I said, the Dale Carnegie. I stop, I think about what are my 3 options, and then I go with the option that feels most comfortable to me in any situation. I've done that. And in those, I think, as you put those steps into place, I really believe that you're going to see yourself the next time fear comes up, be like, I got this. It's just another valley. I'm going to go through the valley and I'm going to come back up the hill. And I think as we do that, you'll find you'll have more confidence. And if you have children, they're going to learn life lessons from you, because it'll be like, my parents didn't freak out over this, pandemic. They were like, let's do stuff together. And I think we're going to have more family bond time out of all of this. And so I just want to say, fear is not anything to be scared of. I know that sounds kind of fierce. Don't be scared of fear, but it's just, don't let it paralyze you. You can all overcome fear by putting those steps into place.
Fear is more viral than any virus on this planet, and spreads from person to person so fast. And its purpose is to actually seize control and to hold us. Right. And when I get scared, I freeze. I literally freeze like a computer, when it's frozen. And I can't move forward and I can't breathe. Some people call it panic attacks. And it's so hard. And what you have to do is acknowledge it, feel the fear, and move anyway.
Right.
Have the courage to move through it, which is one of the most difficult things that you can do, is to actually embrace it, acknowledge it, and release it, and feel the fear and do it anyway. It's one of those things to where fear took me, put me as an insomniac since 2013. And within 2 years, my hair turned white in front. My platinum roots. And when I let go of fear, thank you. But you know what? When I let go of fear, it wasn't done with me, because I still have this part of it. This is exactly the stopping point. Okay, you want to know when fear stopped in my life? Right here, okay? You have to have a sense of humor for that, because I've got a mark on my head like Harry Potter, right? But mine's my line for my hair.
Right.
My hairline is my marker. And this has been my first almost August. This August will be my 2 years of sleep. my 2 years of letting go of fear.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. And it's one of those things, Pearl, that when I have fear coming in, getting rid of it entirely, it helps in my body. I can feel it. Last time my girls were at my house, because I have them 1 week on and 1 week off. The last time I had my girls, Ryan came up to me and said, "What's changed?" And this was like day 2 of having them. "What changed?" And I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, "You're different. You're just so different." And I said, "Well, I'm happy, but I let go of my fear. I let go of my fear. I'm not worried anymore." Like,
see, that's a prime example how fear is paralyzing. Fear can be so paralyzing.
How are the kids going to eat? How am I going to get groceries?
Holding on to you.
How am I going to pay my bills? Where am I going to get a job? Everything that everyone's going through right now, I went through before. And I've been there to where you can't get the job that you were in before. It's gone. Then you have my age consideration that I never knew about before. But there's all these things that are in play now, losing everything. What does that look like? Having it restored. This is my year of restoration. I don't care if there's a virus. I don't care if the world burns down. This is my year of restoration, and I'm holding on to it because I'm making it myself. And all the stuff, that the world is throwing at us and that we're being challenged to go through. I got my blinders on, like you're saying. Stop researching, get your blinders and put them on, and going straight into it. This is my agenda. I have it written down. I believe in myself. Everything I have is right here. And so on the other side of this says, "All that we love deeply became a part of us." And that's from Helen Keller. Yep. And that's what I'm writing on the back of. Everything that I have in my life now, I love. And I'm almost done excavating through. And the more I excavate stuff out, all the stuff that I thought I needed and wanted and tchotchkes or whatever, all of that stuff is meaningless because the real is the stuff that I love and I desire. And where do I want my life to look like? And on the other side of that is what I want for all of our listeners and for everybody that's watching, is to be able to get through. This is your year of restoration. You've lost everything. You're losing everything. This is your year of restoration. And to get through it with Pearl and I, and pearls of wisdom.
Yes. And I think, we've talked about this before. I keep seeing it more. So you and I know you and I that we believe in, and I know some of our listeners do too. No matter what your faith is, even if you don't believe, that's a belief, I think. But,
it is, and they have faith too. I was interviewing an atheist, and I said, "Well, you need faith for that." And he goes, "Absolutely." I was very happy to have that validation.
Yeah, and I was thinking that we've said this before on the show, but I really think that the 2020 vision wasn't about like what are our and focusing on the goals. Yes, we need to do that. But I think it was like, really, let's stop and look at our life. Mm-hmm. And we're at that point right now. There's so much that's going to happen in this year. We have so many things without even getting into politics, but there's so many things that are happening this year. I think it was like, my belief is that God told me, hey, you guys are not focusing like I want you to. So let me just snap you back and sit down. You've got kids. You've got a job, you've got a business, are you happy with those things? Are you happy with all of that? You're sitting next to somebody you spent your life with. Are you happy with that person? And how do you improve that?
You've spent 10 years with one person.
If you want to improve and work on it.
Are you happy with that person? Do you want to spend the next 10 years with them? Or are you just settling?
Right. And I don't want to, and the whole thing, fear comes into that too, because if those answers are no, then they become in a spot like where you were, Jen, where, don't let that fear, polarize them and paralyze them. Talk to somebody, I'm a life coach. I hate the word coach, but I like to say that I'm an empowerment coach. Let me empower you to take what's up in here and pull it out of your brain, peel the onion back, and help you move forward to what that goal is for you. Don't be paralyzed of the fear of moving forward.
Right.
Fear of changing what's happening at home, of the fear of, I don't like this business, so I'm going to close it. Or the fear of, I hate this job, I want to start a business. Go for it. Get help to do all those steps. But this is the time to really, I think this is really the 2020 time. This is really the time where we're sitting in our safer spots saying, what do I want? This is that time. People, I help people with weight loss too. I have people coming going, oh my gosh, this is a perfect time for me to do this. No outside distractions. I don't have to worry about, do I have to go to the social event? This is a perfect time to be working on your weight, even if it's weight loss, and don't be scared of it. And that's something that I help my clients with too. It's like, I'm getting calls left and right. You guys, this is so perfect. So take the time right now we're in. I think I know we got to move on to the next subject line, but I just want to say, don't let fear paralyze you. You've got this. You have resources. We have resources. If you don't, then pick up the phone and just call somebody, even if it's a therapist, and be like, I need help, because you've got this. You're an amazing person, and you are fearless.
I love it. I love it. Thank you for that. I appreciate you for that.
You're welcome.
And how can people find you, Pearl?
So they can find me at wsliving.com. Again, it's wsliving.com. Or you can also find me on Facebook at Women's Successful Living. Or I don't mind giving my number out all the time. It's public. It's 813-449-308. And I would love to help encourage you to find your inner pearl to greatness.
Awesome. And that's 813-449
3308.
3308. Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Yay.
So one of the really cool things that we are both doing now, because you've got me into this, all those toilet paper lines that have been messing with my mind, causing so much anxiety. And we've gotten rid of those with Shop.com.
Yes, it's amazing. I'm so glad you're one of my partners. I'm so excited to see you help your friends and family and those that are listening to empower them to this. They're saying that the new norm is shopping online is going to become like Uber. You're going to shop online. Everybody's going to have a new way for shopping. They're going to all look at shopping as it's so convenient to do it online. So I say, why not get cash back when you shop online, right? Why not be it for taking your time to go shopping for your family? And so that's what you and I are doing now together, is we're empowering others to find a way to shop online with over 1,000 partner stores that we are connected with. Your Walmarts of the world, your Home Depots, your Macy's, those are just some of the ones. So it's so easy to do. So do we want to jump right in and show them how to do it?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to go to my internet, which is right here. Share. I'm going to pop up over here. So you become a customer of Jen's, you're actually going to go to shop.com/JENNMOG, right, Jen?
That's right.
Okay, JENNMOG. Yep, shop.com/JENNMOG. And what you'll do is you'll come over here to this drop down, and you're going to end up registering to be a customer. I'm already registered because I have my own account, but you'll come right here and you'll register to be. And then once you're registered, you're going to sign in. And we're going to sign in. I already have an account.
Oh, you're screen sharing. Hands up, hands up.
Hands up.
Like, why is it not working?
Yeah, hands up. All right, so we're logging in.
Had a blonde moment there.
All that paralyzation, you got to let go of that part.
That is so funny.
All right, so once you're registered, then you're going to sign in. So we're going to sign in here, and again, what we're going to do is we're going to go shop. So let's say I want to go to Walmart. I'm going to go shopping today at Walmart.
Do you have Sephora in there
Walmart
too?
So the key to remember, we can check. let's see. I'm not sure if they're a partner store, but we can certainly see. But the thing to remember for our listeners is that shop.com is like the Google
There you are.
shopping. You're going to, instead of going to Google, instead of going to that big A store that's online, which I won't say their name, you're going to come to Jen's shop.com site,
Right.
which again is shop.com/Jen, JENNMOG. And just search for the store you want to shop at. So Jen said, let's see if Sephora's a partner store.
Yay.
And actually, look, Jen,
Look
Sephora
at that.
is a partner store.
Woohoo.
So let's go shop at Sephora so Jen can tell me what I
don't
need to
have
buy
to
at
leave
Sephora.
my house. I can get my nails done.
So here's the key. Right here, you're going to get 2% cash back. So let me show that to you one more time because I know it goes a little fast. So once you find the store you're looking for, you're going to click on what's called the partner site. And the partner site is going to bring you to Sephora's store. So like I said, shop.com is just like Google for shopping, but you're going to get cash back. Because watch what happens as I click the partner site. It's going to pop up very quickly how much cash back you're going to. So right here, it says you're going to get 2% cash back. And then voila, you are now at Sephora's store. So instead of going to Google and typing in Sephora or Walmart, you're going to go to that store. Here's a really cool.
Okay, hang on 1 second, Pearl.
You see this thing that just popped down here?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, when I was putting together my company and I was looking for affiliations to go with it, it's the same thing. It's 2%, 5%, 8%. I don't think there was really a 10% that I was getting back. It was like cash back with affiliations. And you might not understand how much affiliations, how much of this cash back is happening with websites. So many websites are set up and it's all affiliations and you would have no idea. But the great thing is I can give this to you. This is like having your own business. It's like having, but you're shopping. Right. So, and it's beautiful because it's everything.
And the cool thing is, I mean, this is just one step in getting cash back. There's so many different layers to doing this that we teach.
Awesome.
But the other cool thing is this little guy, this widget is free. You put it on your computer, you put it on your phone. It's called Shop Buddy. And what happens is it brings down all these coupons that Sephora has available that you may not even know. You may be clueless that they're available, okay? And if you are a Sephora member, like some people, some retail stores have that membership thing.
Yeah.
And so if you are a member, you just log in like you normally would with that. And seeing Sephora saying you can get up to 6% cash back. So basically what you do is you just come here and you shop like normal, whatever you want to buy, whether you want to buy this Beauty by Rihanna thing. You just add it to your cart and you literally are shopping at Sephora's site, buying whatever you want there. And the cool thing is you're going to get cash back wherever you shop at. Yay. So in Sephora case, you're going to get 2% cash back. While it may not seem a lot, for me, the reason why I opened up my business and with shop.com and Market America was because it allowed me, I saw the benefit when I was a customer to pay for my mom's groceries in California, and she groceries. So my shopping for myself, my family allowed me in 1 month time to at least buy 1 week worth of groceries for my mom.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Really was. It really, really. So this is one store here that you can get. The other, I'll show you like.
Tell me.
No, I'll tell you more.
So
Let me show you like Walmart. Like here, you go to Walmart, and the really cool thing is that Walmart's going to pop. Now, again, you go to the partner site. Again, you type in whatever store you want to shop at. So let's say it's Walmart. It will also show you some things over here that might be interesting because Walmart and Home Depot might have some similar things you might.
Home Depot.
So it will show you different deals on the side. Yes. But then you just go to the partner site. Now watch as you go across. It's going to tell you how much cash. 2% cash back is what Walmart's giving you, right?
Sweet.
So you go there.
And they're not going to give you that if you go in the store.
Site. Same thing. No, they're not.
No, they're not going to give you any of that.
You have no clue. The reason why we have this is that you see like a lot of the stores that now there are stores advertising right now online because they want you to know that they're available online. Like they're advertising on your TV saying, come find us online, right? But they're not really advertising products. So what they've realized is the stores have realized that of us are shopping online. So they need to compete against that big A company, which I won't say their name. They need to compete against even the Google shopping that's probably coming soon. So they say, let us do and partner up with you guys, Market America, and let's cash back instead of paying for those big dollar shopping that they do on the TV.
Right.
So this is just another way. And again, Shop Buddies here tells you, hey, you can get free 2-day shipping, receive next day shipping. It just tells you the great deals that are happening at Walmart here. So now the other thing I want to show you too is, let's say you forget. I forget to go to Jen's store. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Jen, you have a store, right?
I have a store.
I have a store. So maybe I do go to that
JENNMOG
site, right? And maybe I type in that I want, I don't know, let's just try a robe, right? Robes. So what happens is
the most luxurious robes in the world.
They'll show you different robes, but see
Nordstrom.
Luxurious, but see right here where it's got if you have that Shop Buddy downloaded that we talked about, it will tell you here.
Whoa. Your Shop Buddy is awesome.
It will tell you, hey, go to Nordstrom's and you can get 2% cash back right now.
Man, Nordstrom's never given me cash back when I walked through the door.
But if you look down here, here's the big A. Is Big A giving you cash?
Nope, no cash back there.
No, and it's also telling you that Nordstrom. Nope. And it's also telling you that Nordstrom has 77 other deals.
Whoa.
So if you forget that Jen has shop.com/JENNMOG.
JENNMOG.
Then
hey,
and you Google and
Anthropology.
Look for these to pop up.
Holy moly.
So even if you forget JENNMOG.
And you got 5%, 3%.
Kohl's.
I love that.
So even if you forget to go to shop.com/JENNMOG and you just Google it, it's going to tell you.
This is so exciting.
And the other thing is too, is you can type in here robes if you want to. Shop.com.
I need a new robe.
And it will show you other robes that are available that you can buy. It'll show you Harry Potter costumes, and Stein Mart has robes. So all these on the side here show you the same thing.
I want a bamboo robe. Oh, I can't touch the screen. Okay.
No,
that's so beautiful.
So this is a simple way. I think Jen and I have talked about, we're going to do a podcast class.
Yes, we're going to be doing podcast
on actually
class.
Shopping and getting cash back.
Wait, I want to see the robe down below.
Sure that
I want to see that. I want to see the pink robe with the flowers on it.
This one?
Yes.
She wants to see this one.
Sorry. I'm shopping during the podcast.
Flowers in her little robes. She loves those.
Oh, you're good. That is so beautiful.
See, she's shopping. So there you go. And it's David's Bridal is where this is at. So David's Bridal is a partnership. If you click it,
man,
it's giving.
How sad is it that I love that store?
We'll tell you what deals they have at David's Bridal. So that's the easy part of shopping online. Again, you go to shop.com/Jen, JENNMOG, and just go shop and have fun, whatever store you want to, and you will have a blast.
And my favorite robes at David's Bridal. But you know, that's the cool thing, and this is not a commercial for David's Bridal. It's right down the street from my house. I can literally run in there, find a black dress, and it fits. Because if I get one that's like T length on somebody else, it's like full length for me. And because I'm so tiny. So when I go there, I can usually find something that fits just right off the shelf, right off the rack. It's awesome.
Before I hop off over here, I do want to point out to everybody that on this site, if you're on the homepage for shop.com, it's going to tell you some great health products that are available that we also have access to, from vitamin C, and you're getting cash back, all the way over to hand sanitizer here, which I gave Jen. Loves this hand sanitizer.
I love the hand sanitizer.
But it's like a foam, and it moisturizes your hands at the same time. So
it feels like you have gloves on.
It really does. So JENNMOG, shop.com/JENNMOG.
Yay.
Get cash back and take care of your family. And watch for us to share when we do how you can expand your shopping cash back options. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can come back and see beautiful Jen. Hello, Jen.
Hello, love. Thank you.
So that was shop.com.
Yeah, I am so
I'm
happy
to have you as a business partner.
Thank you. Now, is Publix on there, or grocery stores on there too?
They're not necessary. Some are. And that Kroger was a partner store, and they are coming back. Now, Kroger's not here locally to those of us in Florida.
No, they're not,
However,
sadly.
but it's okay because you can still shop at Kroger because they'll deliver it to your house here in Florida. Because I love.
Wow.
I grew up on Kroger's, up north. But you can shop anywhere online, even if the store's not locally to you, and they will ship to you. As far as gift cards, Publix is not
Holy
a partner
moly.
store, but you can go gift card on our site. It's called raise.com, and you can look up Publix to get gift cards from almost anywhere and get cash back too. So even if you can't find the partner store, in some cases we have the big A cards, and some, I don't like to say that the big that conglomerate company that people shop at sometimes, and then they can get gift cards to movie theaters, for restaurants, all that kind of great stuff.
Right.
If you can't find it, sometimes you can go find just a gift card.
That's cool. That's cool. Thank you,
Hey,
Pearl.
I'll tell you before I forget, if you're going on a cruise, don't. Some of the cruise lines are partners. However, if you go to shop.com/JENNMOG and you type in gift cards, I bought my sister and brother-in-law a Carnival gift card and a Southwest gift card. Even though they weren't partner stores, I cards for them and got counted. So
wait, can you say that again? Because you were glitching.
Oh, sorry. So if you're going on a cruise or you're traveling, like Airbnb is a partner store with us. So always go to JENNMOG site for shop.com, because you can get the gift card for Airbnb. You can get the gift card if you're going on a cruise. Sometimes the cruise lines you're going on, West or other airlines, and use the gift card and get cash back. They may not be partner stores. However, you can buy their gift cards and get cash back.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm very excited to share it with everybody.
We can plan our vacations through my website. There's just so much to do.
There's so much to do.
And it's the gratitude collection. So when you hit JENNMOG, you're going to be hitting the gratitude collection, and that's my company. So have fun, have gratitude when you're shopping. You can shop safely at your home and get money back. You don't even have to go outside. It's perfect.
Nope.
Perfect. Gratitude shopping. I love it.
So I'm loving what's happening right now outside my window. It's raining.
It is raining. It is raining. I can hear it in the studio.
Pretty. It's so beautiful outside right now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Well, thank you, Pearl. I appreciate your pearls of wisdom for today.
You're welcome. I'm so glad we were able to do this together, and we're doing our safe distancing because Jen is in the studio and I'm at my home studio. So
absolutely.
Awesome. Well, you have a great rest of your day, darling.
You too.
And
remember,
what do you tell me at the end?
You are always blessed, you're loved, and you're sacred, and I love you. Have a beautiful day.
Bye. Bye, love.
I would like to thank you for listening to us today and for being with us and sharing this time together. I hope that I have inspired you in some way, shape, or form to move through your life with more gratitude, appreciation, and thankfulness. And I'd also like to thank Dupre Studio Recordings, located at 7205 Bryan Dairy Road, Seminole, Florida, 33777. You can also give them a call, 727-292-1222. We would like to thank them for their time today in the studios, and we hope that you have a beautiful day. Remember, you're blessed, you're loved, and you are sacred. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.